Are you guys a fan of anime or RPGs, especially underrated underdog gems? If so, then let's talk about it.
You two handle the
Scarlet Nexus is an action role-playing game developed by Bandai Namco Studios and Toei while being published by Bandai Namco Entertainment. The game is set in both the near future and an alternate reality where humanity has developed technology and formed a society based on the substances found in humans' brains. These substances also grant humans extrasensory superpowers, which is the Other Suppression Force, OSF, recruits members with supernatural abilities to protect humanity from the others, which are mindless mutants which descended from the extinction belt. Scarlet Nexus is an action role-playing game played from a third-person's perspective. Players can assume control of either Yurito Samaragi or Kasane Rando, members of the OSF, who are tasked to defend the new Hamuka from creatures known as the Others. While they are equipped with short-range weapons like a sword, both Yurito and Kasane possesses the ability of psychokinetics, allowing them to hurl objectives and debris at hostile enemies. The protagonist's powers can be upgraded through assessing the brain map, which serves as the game's skill tree. And as always, players progress, they will encounter different party members who will assist them in combat. Each companion has their own unique combat abilities, which then can be acquired by the protagonist through an ability named Bring Link. Now that we have the backstory lore and synopsis of the game away, let's get into my thoughts and opinions of Scarlet Nexus in this review. Immediately after booting up the game and reaching the main menu, I realized to fully understand this game, you must complete both sides of the story. Yurito Samaragi has his own pace and exclusive scenes, while Kasane Rando also has hers too. There will be spoilers from this point on in this review, so a warning will be given. There you go. After finally completing both sides and beating the game twice, I fully saw all the story content and can further grasp the story. However, even knowing all the scenes from both sides, there is some plot holes that this game never ties, like Kasane's segment where they're fighting Kodama Malone, who finally gets known that there is a twin version of her, and after fighting her 3 times, she just kind of disappears and all the characters go on about their way. And on Yurio's side, there's a legit guy that kills his father, and he's kind of like nonchalant about it, and it's kind of fucked up because the reasoning behind it was terrible. Straight doo-doo-fied garbage trash dumpsters of shit bags for takeout. However, it was just a little bit of meat that I had some beef with and disgust. But the story alone, other than that, the game shows high potential. It's best when you complete both sides and understand if you were to only play one side, you'll be left completely unknowing to it all and probably claim the game is doo-doo trash. Doo-doo-fied garbage, but understanding that both sides does make it seem all worth it. The graphics and visuals on the PS5 with this game is amazing. There's tons of glimmer effects, shimmer, fast-paced action, no frame drops or frame skips, fast loading thanks to the PS5's superior SSD, and I never glitched out or had a crash playing this game. I did have some more doo-doo to throw at it because the game does get very lazy near the end. In the last 2 levels of this game, there is the most outrageous, out-of-the-way, longest snooze fest grinding bullshit that the game tries to rope you into, and you just further extend the game's hours of its story life. But I mean, you've already have to beat it twice, Bandai. Why the fuck do you have to gatekeep the ending from us so hard? Not only do you have to fight tons of mini bosses on the field, one after another, but then you get gatekeeped and cucked to forcibly do it numerous times, because I have no fucking idea why it is a terrible design choice. You can skip most of the grind, but eventually you will get cucked into the gatekeeping methods and waste more fucking shit turds on Terry's and fighting those mini bosses whether you like it or not. And there will be 3-on-3, you kill those 3, another 4 will pop up, you kill those, add some more diarrhea shit on top of the cherries, and we have some more bosses that will pop up. I will also state that the endgame boss is a piece of shit on fire, left at the doorstep like doggy turds in a little brown baggie, because you have to grind him out numerous times with various different puzzle patterns that literally left a bad taste in my mouth. I dreaded my next playthrough because I knew that I was coming up to the end, and I had to fight him again. Whew. I had to take several breaks in between just to make it to that point. Speaking of both characters, I do feel Yurito is the stronger one other than Kasane Randall for physical damage, where Kasane is more of the psychonetic power magic damage user, and then it took a little bit more time for me to get used to her combat style compared to Yurito's. Beating both stories, I have over 100 hours clocked in, and there's still a few trophies left to hunt, and tons of fucking boring, stupid, doo-doo-fied, repetitive, grinding, garbage side quests of missions, but the new exciting DLC to dabble into, which makes it kind of worth it. Speaking of the combat, I felt it was exciting. It adds tons of variety, especially during the end game, where both sides come together. However, the beginning phases was lackluster and booty cheeks. However, I really did never feel like it was boring or repetitive. All in all, if you're a fan of RPGs with anime vibes, this may be the game for you. It has excellent combat, tons of skills, 2 deep stories, it's polished as fuck, and overall a great underdog stealth gem that was dropped. You just kinda have to play it for yourself. We here at NGI give Scarlet Nexus a 9 out of 10. Make sure you stay up to date with all the latest in gaming tech news and reviews. Smash that like, and as always, subscribe. God bless and peace.